Today, on Be Something Wonderful, the only reality creation and manifesting video you'll ever need. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back to the studios of Be Something Wonderful. I have a big video for you today. I want to talk about this creator who said, Tom, I quit the law. I quit manifesting. He goes, I went off like the prodigal. He goes, I quit your channel for a while. I quit everything and then I came back, but I didn't quite come back to your channel yet. I went off looking for processes, techniques, coaching, gurus, methods, meditations to create the life I want. I kept thinking it was something I was doing wrong. It's something I haven't discovered yet. It's something I haven't figured out. I haven't found the right coach or guru or method or meditation. I haven't quite figured it out. This is what he said. He goes, but I'm back. I'm like the prodigal. He goes, I get it now. And he was quoting a few of our videos, really powerful stuff. And he said, I get it. I only need me. The quote from The Chosen, Jesus at the pool of Bethesda, saying to the paralyzed man, you only need me. In other words, you only need your I am awareness. He gets it. He goes, I'm moving now from being the seeker to being source. I've talked about that in a few videos now. He goes, I went back and watched some of your videos again. He goes, I was binge watching, right? And so he's binging on the videos. And remember what that non-physical Seth said through Jane Roberts. You sit within the miracle of yourselves and ask for signs. You sit within the miracle of yourselves and ask for what technique can work, what process can work, what affirmation will work, what has worked for you, how do I get there? Maybe it's another coach or a guru or a method or a meditation that can help me finally live the life that I want. You're the miracle. You are that self-aware intelligence. You are the law. Right? Like Jesus said in The Chosen, I am the law of Moses. You are that. You only need your awareness that you are source and not the seeker. That's powerful. So let's hit this like we never have before. Remember, the law, that self-aware intelligence that you are, that creative power that you are, that great isness of reality that you are, right? That consciousness, that awareness, that law is not something that works or doesn't work. It's not something or someone you need to coax or cajole or persuade or pray to in hope of manifesting what you desire. That's why I use that quote from Jesus in the Chosen, I am the law of Moses. We question everything, but you are that of self-aware intelligence. You are that great creative intelligence. You are consciousness, right? The law or the Lord of the Old Testament, right, of being, right? The great I am, the great self-aware intelligence works through you and as you, but to the extent that you recognize your unity and oneness with it. That's to the extent that you consciously create the life of your dreams. To the extent that you recognize that you're not separate from it. It's not something that works or doesn't work. It's not something that works with one affirmation and not another, or one technique and not another technique. You are the process. You are all of it. We're not saying don't do techniques, don't meditate. That's never the message. We're saying you are the process. You are that awareness. So whatever process you decide to do to consciously create your reality, it's the right one when you say so. Because it's coming from you, right? You are the magic. You are the miracle. You are one with that great I am. This is so big today. There's only one step to being that which you desire to be and manifest. And manifest what you want, and that is I am. That's it. The one step to being that which you desire to be and manifest that which you want is I am. Your awareness of already being and having it. This is what he got. He goes, I was like the prodigal, but I'm back. I get it. I'm it. I'm not the seeker anymore. I'm source, right? One step, one technique, one process, 111, as Ernest Holmes says, right, in The Science of Mind. There's one infinite God, And every time man speaks to this God, he receives a direct answer. Every time you receive a direct answer because you are one with it, right? God always says yes to whom and what you're conscious of being. It's law, right? Those processes, those techniques and affirmations, they're powerful, but they're only powerful because you give them the power. You give them the authority. This is powerful today. One step, move from being the seeker of fulfillment to the one and only source of it, right? Stop creating separation in conditions between you and God, right? And your absolute fulfillment here and now. You put conditions and separation between you and God, conditions and separation between you and your absolute fulfillment right now. There are no, do not think, this is what Jesus said, do not think that I am come, or I came to destroy the law or the prophets. I did not come to destroy, but to fulfill. And in other words, it's not to say that the processes are not good, or divine guidance is not going to help you. All of that's good. It's not about doing away with praying or meditating or divine guidance or processes or techniques or mantras or the law or affirmations. It's about recognizing that you are the law, that you are your own prophet, that you are your own guru. That's what Jesus was saying here. You only need me, like in The Chosen, saying that to the paralyzed man. You only need the awareness of being, that you're one with that great I am, right? To recognize that it works through you as source. That's the big message. This is what this creator really understands now. As the seeker, there's always the possibility of doubt, non-fulfillment, and the law not working, or your prayers not answered, or your wishes not fulfilled. Reality is hot and cold, or it's working and it's not working, or I'm creating and I'm not creating, right? There's signs and then there's no movement, right? There's a perpetual seeking of processes, techniques, affirmations, steps, and prayers that, quote, work, right? Instead, take a stand as source. One with the law, one with the prophets. Be the divine guidance that you seek, right? I came not to destroy, but to fulfill. Not to destroy the law or the prophets, but to fulfill, to tell you that you are the law, that you are the divine guidance that you seek. All is yours. Do not go seeking for that which you are. Neville got it. Do not go seeking. All is yours. Do not go seeking for that which you are. Appropriate it, claim it, assume it. This is Neville Goddard, great quote from him. So, no matter how much you affirm, how much you imagine, how much you assume your wish fulfilled, and no matter how many processes, how many techniques, how many steps you try, how many gurus you seek out, nothing will really change until you change the underlying structure of your consciousness, or in other words, who and what you're aware and conscious of being. Who and what you're aware of and conscious of being. That's what needs to change. That's the only change. It's not even about changing, it's about choosing. What identity, who are you? Right? Who and what are you going to be conscious of being? Are you the seeker or are you the source? Right? Changing the structure means I am source. I am no longer seeker. Right? Everything depends, this is what Neville Goddard says, everything depends upon your concept of yourself. That which you do not claim as true of yourself cannot be realized by you. So it's your self-concept that you choose. You don't really even change anything. You choose it. That's how you change that structure. You choose it as source. Otherwise, you're just the seeker, seeking the next process, seeking the next next meditation, the next affirmation, right? The next guru, the next YouTube channel to see if you can get the answers. You are the answer. You are the source. You are cause. You're all of it. This is powerful. That's why you create the experience of reality, others in the world, of being hot and cold, in the law working and not working, because you're not clear on who you are. In other words, you're seeking versus being source. Right? It's only that. This is why in Matthew 3:12, Jesus says this, for whoever has, to him more will be given, and he will have abundance. But whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken away from him. In other words, for whoever has what? Has the awareness, the self-awareness, the concept that they are source. The awareness of being, of who and what they are. That ultimate self-concept that I am source. I have that awareness. I have that underlying structure that I create my entire reality by who and what I say I am. Then you'll be given more. You'll have abundance. But if you don't have that knowing, if you don't have that awareness, if you are a seeker, even what you have will be taken away. That's why it's hot and cold, on and off, right? Remember, to the degree you are aware of yourself as source, or I am awareness, the ultimate self-concept, to that degree, to that extent, more abundance, fulfillment, and positivity will be realized and experienced by you. That's what Jesus was saying there, right? To the degree that you are aware of yourself as source, as the Son of God, as the Son of Man and the Son of God, experiencing yourself as source, right? Creating that experience as source. The ultimate self-concept, to that degree, more abundance, fulfillment, and prosperity will be realized and experienced by you. That's powerful. That's why Jesus, your I am awareness, said, I have come that they may have life and may have it more abundantly. I have come. What's come? Your awareness that you are source and no longer the seeker. Right? You're a source of all of it. You're no longer seeking out a law or a power that seems separate from you, trying to pray to it, trying to manifest things, trying to affirm it so it comes. You're acknowledging yourself as the process, as the law of being, as that self-aware intelligence, and knowing that all techniques, all processes, all affirmations, all meditations work through you and as that one source. Now when you assume, imagine, and affirm over and over again, you're doing it as source and not the seeker. That's the difference. We had that discussion that, I remember when I used to affirm over and over again and get nowhere. He goes, now I can affirm over and over again knowing that I'm source. It's different now. Right? So it's not the processes. We're not here to abolish the processes, the law, the prophets, or divine guidance, meditation, or connecting to that higher power. We're saying you're not separate from the higher power, that you're always connected, that you're always source. He goes, sometimes I felt good, sometimes not. Sometimes conditions seem good, sometimes not. I affirmed anyway, knowing reality must reflect me as source. Now he affirms, now he does the processes, knowing that, sometimes I feel good, sometimes not. Sometimes conditions seem good, sometimes not, but I affirm anyway. Knowing that reality must reflect me as source. That's powerful, right? He's no longer trying to feel good or control his thoughts and feelings or control the conditions or judge the conditions. He's saying, I'm affirming anyway, knowing that everything unfolds from me, knowing that everything must unfold perfectly. That's the ultimate self-concept. He's now embodying processes, not in vain, not from vain repetitions, but from knowing himself as source. It was never about the techniques or affirmations. It's about me. This is his quote. It was never about the techniques or affirmations. It's about me. He gets it. So he was bringing up that example of how sometimes we're imagining and affirming and assuming over and over again and seeing our reality hot and cold and never changing into what we want. Now he says that the only difference was that's when I was a seeker. Now that I know myself as source, I know when I affirm over and over again that reality is changing and forming around that affirmation, around who and what I'm conscious of being. I'm no longer doing it as the seeker, I'm doing it as source. He goes, and sometimes I'll feel good, sometimes not. Sometimes conditions will seem good and sometimes not. But I know underneath all of it that it must change because I'm changed. I know myself as the one and only source. It must reflect me as source. That's why this video is the only manifesting reality creation video you'll ever need. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting on the videos. Thank you for being part of our Facebook group, The Ambassadors, at facebook.com/groups/Be Something Wonderful, for joining us on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Kearin, TikTok at Be Something Wonderful, and for being part of our membership channel. Don't forget, we have our 5th live event, May 26th, next Sunday at May 26, 2024 at 9 a.m. in the morning. We're going to be coming to you live from the Be Something Wonderful membership channel. It's going to be a live stream from our membership channel at 9 a.m. in the morning, Sunday morning, May 26th. Keep sending your questions. I'm going to be answering questions and talking about topics that you're sending to us at info@besomethingwonderful.com. If you're a member of the channel, join us. If you're not a member, check out the link below. Creators with great love, with great light and infinite gratitude, this is Tom Kearin here in the studios of Be Something Wonderful. Until next time, creators, see you soon.